Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Dong, the date today, it is Tuesday the 20th of June 2023. We're looking at this Fight Studios new line from this is Saurozoic Warriors, and I'm going to try and pronounce this name. This is a Ceratopsian Guard. I think that's right. Looks much better in hand in box than I thought it would. However, having said that, I'm not really keen on that pink colour. And also, no, actually no, the pink is okay. But the actual colouring on the actual figure looks a lot better than I thought it would. There is some sort of blending, slight blending, you can see it in the top. And then the leg, top of the thighs too. Let's get a look at the box. Quite a nice box. Now, when this was advertised, when I bought it off a Chinese site, they said 112, maybe because it's 6 inches tall approximately, but that's not a 112 figure. That's going to be just a big 118 scale, surely, unless I am somehow mistaken. I have to see what Fight Studios themselves are advertising it as. That mask looks really cool. On the back, doesn't tell you the size, just tells you about where and etc. Side doesn't tell you, top doesn't tell you, other side doesn't tell you, just some nice artwork. And then on the back we've got the bio, which you can pause and read if you want to. And it shows you the other three that you can get. Now these guys are the army builders, so if I really like it I might get a couple more. Then I've got these three in my shopping basket, so I'm tempted to get them. They cost here in China, in UK pounds, about £17, maybe £18, so not too bad. In fact, very, very reasonable. Fight Studios are one of the cheaper 118 scale manufacturer sellers, and they do make fantastic stuff, so keep it up, Fight Studios. Looks really cool. If you like sort of content and want to see it as soon as it's uploaded, please consider doing the Patreon. It's free for 7 days, and after 7 days you can say, nah, I don't want to continue, and you pay zero, nothing, nada, not a cent, not a penny. So it is worth checking out, even if just for 7 days. Okay, I'm going to unbox this, set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are. Wow, this is fantastic. I haven't had much of a play, just setting it up, and I want to say that you know, even with the pink colour, which I'm not too keen on, not that I don't like pink, I think pink's a great colour, I just don't think it suits this particular figure well. Even with the pink, Fight Studios have knocked this out of the park. This is just fantastic from the little play I've had. Now there is one minor complaint that I've got, and that complaint is simple. There is nowhere that I can see to stow the grenades. So you've got two grenades, these little pink grenades here, which you can see he's holding the other one in his hand. They're going to throw it at some poor, unsuspecting, innocent person. And there's nowhere I can see to stow them on him. So he has a gas mask or a terror mask of some sort, which is quite easy to put on and take off, which is quite menacing due to the shape they've done that. Very, very cool. Bit of paint apps on that will look fantastic. It'll look even better, but it does look good. I'd be tempted to keep the ice pink and paint the rest sort of black or a different colour. Very nice. The other grenade is here, which is just exactly the same. He's got his knife. Oh, this is the other complaint. The knife doesn't really fit in the sheath as well as it could. You could force it in more, but it's a bendy blade and it's a bit, you know, it's like, I don't want to force it anymore on that because I've still got to pull it out and I don't want to break it when I pull it out. So he's got a knife. It's a bit bendy, but it's good enough. It looks quite cool. On his back, he's got a holster for his blaster, his pistol, which is good enough. And then this is a open and closed little loop for his spear. Very cool, but there's nowhere that I can see to put his actual grenades. You could put a grenade in there, I guess, but that's a bit of a strange place to stick a grenade. I don't know. You sort of take off his back and then throw it. Okay, so let's get a closer look at him. You can see that sort of paintwork and the sort of fading shading of colours there. Nice sculpt. Still needs more paint apps in my opinion. Good sculpt on the armour, on the chest. The armour is attached to the vest, which doesn't come off. So this is not your normal, your Vitruvian hack style. Or does that vest come off? I'm in two minds now. Maybe it does come off. Does it come off? The vest has movement, so maybe it does come off, but from where? I can't see where it closes. It might be a case of this is a vest, you have to cut off because I can't see where it closes, but it does have a body underneath it that's not part of the vest. So if I do get enough of these, or find them loose, I might be tempted to cut that vest off. You see the vest moves, but the issue is he might not have any sculpting underneath, which would be an issue. Anyway, so he's got the vest there, the arm is attached to the vest, which means it won't impede his motion too much. Very nice, soft here, it's quite soft on here, it's malleable, so he should get his decent articulation. Very, very nice sculpting. And look at the you can see here the what's it called, the texture work on the head. Very, very nice, very cool indeed. Okay, let's get a look at articulations ahead. Very nice left and right. He's got a good side wobble, good up and down. The neck and the head are articulated, so he gets loads of fantastic movement in there. The beak, yeah, articulated beak, which is fantastic. Shoulders, you have to move the armor up, but he will go all the way around. To the sides, he gets slightly over flat. Bicep, let's not get the shoulder in the way. It doesn't quite get 90, but it's good enough for a chunky figure. Hands, he has got wave articulation on this one, and his hands turn around. The other hand is also wave articulation. Waist, he can move. There is a trunk, so he's got a small forwards backwards, not really side to side, but the waist can move. Hips, pretty damn good on the stretching. The taekwondo, the side splits. Forwards, not great, but still pretty good. It's approaching flat. Backwards is okay. Now you can see the ugly sort of hip joints there, but this sort of hides it. Still, it's pretty good. There is no thigh twist. But you can twist from the hip. Likewise, you can twist on the arms from the bicep if you want. It's got a single kneecap, not very far. Come on, boss, Fight Studio. It's more than that. Would have been nice. But I'm not sure he needs much more than that. And he can twist from there. There's no boot turn, but his feet do get a decent swivel. He gets a very good tippy toe, though with those claws, I'm not sure how well he'd balance. And his dorsiflexation is tiny, but he looks just great. Even if he's just like that, he just looks absolutely awesome. Okay, let me just stop this, set him up in a pose or two, and then we'll do a size check and a comparison. Okay, so action pose in a second. Stay tuned, coming right back. Check that out. He holds the gun particularly well. He's very easy to pose. Really, really nice figure. I do like this a lot. I wasn't going to get any, and I thought, you know what, it's only like 17 quid, whatever, 18 quid, I'll get one. And now it's like, oh, why did I do that? I want to get the others now, and maybe a couple more of this one because it's the generic army builder. Okay, so let's get an idea of his size. I'll leave the spear in his hands. You can just change his posture. Let's get him standing up straight. So in CM, he is standing at about, to the top of the frill in his head, about 15 and a half. So that is approaching 6 inches. Now that doesn't make him 112. I'm not sure if it advertises 112. But if I compare him to a Marvel Legends Death Dealer from Shang-Chi Legend of the 10, is it 10 Rings, I think? Well, I've got here, but he's not standing up for me. Thank you, there he is. You see that? Yeah, he could be 112. But for me, he's going to work much better as a 118 scale. A big 118 scale figure. So if I get Boss Fight Studios, Sigurd the Wanderer, and get an idea of how he scales against his creator brethren, you can see that he is big, but it does look really good with your 118 scale action figures. With my Narinu Sentinel on the other side, works really well with your 118 scale. In fact, he would work really well, a couple of paint apps, as obviously sci-fi, but sci-fi with your space adventurers and whatnot. Very, very cool indeed. I like this a lot. Boss Fight Studios, you've knocked out the park. This is just a fantastic all-round figure. Yeah, there are things I like better, like, you know, more movement on the knees, like a boot turn. I would like the knife to go in better. I would like someone to stow the grenades. I'd like it not to be pink, because that pink I don't think suits it. But hey, it is absolutely fantastic. Cracking job by Fight Studios. Highly recommended. Okay, so awesome actually signing out. So please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining the Patreon. Link in the video description below, along with discount codes and discount link to some of the better 1/18 scale and other scale toy sellers. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.